The graph is correcting. It's not doing that great. Are you buying the dip? We're expecting a pump above $1 possibly in the near future. We're going to go over the future price of the graph in the short term in this video. But are you seeing the Orchid Protocol making some massive gains right now? I mean, it's up, it's on fire. And we have some great news from the king, Michael Saylor. So stay tuned for that. Before we dive into it, make sure you subscribe to stay up to date on the latest in the crypto space. So without further ado, let's just get right to it. So as we see with the graph, as you can see right here, we're on the hour chart right here. So every candle is an hour. On the live stream yesterday, if you were there, thank you so much for tuning in. It's always nice to interact with you guys on the live streams. But we said this right here area, the 75 cent area was a major resistance and we had to hold it as support. We never held it as support. So that was not good to see. And as of right now, we still we broke through the 60 cent, and it's about I was hoping right here we'd hold it, but we did not. Things are not looking that great in the short term. Keep in mind, this thing has a parabolic move. Now it's correcting down. Maybe we'll bounce down here and correct back up. Only time will tell for sure. But still, if you bought down at 10 cents, 12 cents, maybe it's a good time to lock in some profit. So what are you guys currently doing? Do you guys plan on taking profit right now? Do you guys just keep planning on holding? Let me know down in the comments. It's always nice to hear what you guys have to say. Over to CoinGecko, just to see more what's going on with the graph. We're sitting at currently a $709 million market cap. We saw yesterday on the live stream we were very, very close to $1 billion market cap. So that's what's up. We're almost there, but did not make it. I want to show you something very interesting though. Scroll down here, it says all-time low was just around 10 cents 4 days ago, and it's currently up 456% from the all-time low. That's still with it down to 57 cents compared to being all the way as high as approximately 80 cents. That's just massive right there. On Coinbase, it hit 80 cents. Every exchange is slightly different, but that right there is some massive news right there. Like, what is going on? So what do you got? Are you guys buying the dip? You guys think this thing's gonna pump to $1 next? Because there's a lot of hype around this, and who knows, it may just happen. But another perspective that you may scare you a little bit, will it end up looking just like New Cipher on the daily? You see New Cipher on the daily? Got to adjust that again. You see how this played out? You think we're going to have something like that happen? Hopefully not. I hope this is not the case. It doesn't really look like this. If you go to the graph on the daily, it does not look like it. But still, there's a lot of buying pressure right here. That is very, very good. So up next, like I said, Orchid Protocol is pumping. As you can see, we're currently up about 13, 14%. This is the daily. The daily started at around 26 cents, fell to approximately 25, pumped as high as 37 cents. 37 cents. Whoa. Do you remember back a couple months ago? Gotta shrink this down a little bit. Do you remember this massive pump back in August? It was crazy, crazy ride. I think this could be the beginning of the next major run. I don't know. I'm not a financial advisor. I don't give financial advice. I'm just showing you what I see on the charts. And right now, it's looking good. It is looking good in my humble opinion. Of course, I own some OXT. Of course, I own some. Why not? I bought back down here before it pumped up. So this looks like we may finally start seeing a massive move to the upside in the near future. We have our low here. We kept making higher lows. Then we came back down. But still, this is still higher than back here. So technically, a low here, higher low. Hopefully, we can bounce off this and continue to go to the upside. So what do you guys think about the Orchid Protocol? The decentralized VPN. There's plenty of videos from a couple months ago on my channel. If you're interested, you can go check those out. But currently, OXT is sitting at 30.5 cents. So we shall see. We may see, what if, zoom in a little bit, what if this is the first candle right here, and then let's say tomorrow and the next day we just have a massive move. Only time will tell for sure. Just keep in mind though, Bitcoin is down a little bit. Bitcoin, it's crashing. It's crashing. It's going down to $22,680. Yeah, it's still great. It's like to say it crashed down to $22,000 is amazing. If we would have said that 6 months ago, wouldn't you be excited? We crashed to 22K. We're holding 22. Exactly. It is amazing. So keep in mind. If we keep seeing downward momentum, downward pressure from good old Bitcoin, then, expect to see the whole market overall go down. There's going to be some outliers, and I think OXT is going to be one of those outliers. Look on the weekly, last week's Bitcoin close was amazing. Look at that beautiful green wick. As always, we got to check out the NVT and HV. As we can see, we are still red on the weekly. That is looking good. We don't have that much momentum. Like, we're not as vertical going up, but we're still going up. That's good. I'm expecting to continue seeing upsides with Bitcoin. Especially, I like to see next week this thing pop up even higher. Like, for example, see the HV pop up like this, and then continue to stay red here. We want to see the NVT stay red. I mean, we're going to have a massive move to the upside. It's going to get wild. Are you guys ready? Do you guys own Bitcoin? Are you guys only in altcoins? Let me know down in the comments. It's always great to hear what everybody out there is personally doing. So just back to the graph. I mean, things are looking great for the graph. I mean, 57 cents. Are we going to hold it? Are we not? I mean, that's personal opinion. Currently right now on the daily, this is looking good. I mean, no, that's the weekly. On the daily, it looks kind of good. There's a lot of buying pressure. So we may end up having a red day, but tomorrow it could end up bouncing up. But at the end of the day, we still have 10 hours and 27 minutes for this candle to close. So just be cautious. Be cautious. And, if you didn't take profit, it may be a good time to take a little bit off the table, because there is a possibility that we end up like New Cypher and just continue to go down. Who knows for sure? Because look, oops, did not want to do that. So like, if you look at this candle right here, and then the next day, how it had that massive wick down here, but also had a massive wick to the upside. We don't want to see that for the graph. So far, we don't see that. We have a little one, but this is good. A massive wick down here. That's showing a lot of buying pressure. A lot of buying pressure. That is what we want to see this thing hit $1, possibly $1.50, maybe even $2. So just hang in there. As always, only invest what you can afford to lose. You don't want to get over leveraged, because then you're not going to sleep at night. Trust me, I've been there, done that. I don't do that anymore. So just some key takeaways is just to watch Bitcoin level, see how it's doing. If you see this thing crashing, everything else will probably crash for the most part. There's going to be some outliers, and I believe OXT is going to be one of those outliers. So watch that. And we got some exciting news from the king, Michael Saylor himself. He said, MicroStrategy has purchased an additional 29,646 Bitcoins for $650 million at an average price of $21,925 per Bitcoin. And now total an aggregate of 70,470 Bitcoins purchased for $1.125 billion at an average price of $15,964 per Bitcoin. This company is going to be $1 trillion company. They are going to be worth trillions of dollars with this bull market coming. It's going to be crazy. Just exciting. What do you guys think about this company? Do you personally hold this company in your IRA, or do you invest in MicroStrategy Incorporated on the stock market? Because that's some major bucks right there. Over $1 billion worth of Bitcoin. Massive. This thing hits 300K. It's going to be crazy. So that's a wrap for the video today. Just as always, let me know what you think about the graph. Are you buying? You think it's going to dip lower? Are you getting into good old OXT? Did you buy before the pump? I mean, look, we may continue the next few days. Only time will tell. The whole market's down. Watch that, like the Bitcoin level, and go from there. And as always, homies, I want to thank you so much for tuning in. Especially thank you guys so much for tuning in on these live streams. It's always great to, interact with you guys on the live streams. So make sure you hit that post notification bell so you know when I go live, because I have my impromptu, random live streams. So you don't miss those in the future. And as always, have a great morning, afternoon, wherever you're from. I hope your day is great. Make those gains. Smash that like button. Subscribe for more content, because the crypto homie is signing out.